Welcome to another Baka commentary video. In this one, I'll be talking about and giving my review and verdict on the AMD Ryzen R9 3D V-Cache CPUs. So, with the AMD's R9 3D V-Cache CPU, that has finally come out. But however, all the problem I think that I predicted is going to happen with the CPU has happened. For the people that, and what did AMD do to get around this this dual chiplet, one chiplet with V-Cache, one not V-Cache? Another fellow tech journalist has, well, made a video. Gone Mung from PC World has made basically a 15-minute video on how the x3d 3D V-Cache work on the Ryzen 9 CPUs. So, for those people that don't want to go sit down on a 15-minute video, I'll give you a quick review of it. So, what you'll need to do to get around these problems is, one, you will need to have latest BIOS that supports the R9 3D V-Cache scheduling. You would then need the latest generation Ryzen Master that supports this again to help, and then last, you need Windows Update and of course the Microsoft Game Bar, which again, all of these tools combined together enables the operating system, in this case Windows 11, to use the unique Ryzen 9 x3d CPU. As you can see from this, the R9 7000 X3D, a lot of software and a lot of update need to be installed in order for the R9 X3D CPU to work. For the reviewers that did, when they first got their hand on it, they thought, hey, why not we test it to see what could go wrong if you don't use all these tools? Some of the reviewers, a lot of the reviewers like, this CPU is slower than the non 3D V-Cache edition, or some just outright just had funny business where things just went all over the place. So yeah. And a lot of time, best case scenario was, okay, it managed to get as fast as the 7950X if somehow, for some miraculous reason, the program was able to be run on the proper CCD. However, let me explain the tools that is used to get this R9 X3D CPU working. So with BIOS and chipset, this again is likely going to be like, hey, going to be one of many tools to help be able to communicate to the OS of, hey, these cores are the 3D V-Cache chiplets, and these cores are the non-3D V-Cache chiplet. And as for on the OS side, you have the Windows 10 update and the Windows 11 update and the Xbox Game Bar. What does the OS do on the end? The OS will receive the information from the chipset and the motherboard BIOS to be like, hey, okay, so in these games or in these applications that is 3D V-Cache, we will park the non-3D V-Cache V-Cache, and we will force all the application to only run on the 3D V-Cache. And this basically, AMD software locks the blocks the application to only run on the CCD or the CPU cores that have Vcache. So, how can you, as an end user, manipulate this? You will have to have the Xbox Game Bar. You can go in manually to whitelist to input your own stuff. So if you yourself think, hey, this app that I'm using benefits from the 3D Vcache, you boot up Xbox 3D and you tell it, hey, this app is a game or an application that is beneficial for 3D Vcache. Or if you have found out that one of the whitelist programs that they have put in and be like, hey, that program that you whitelisted, AMD or Microsoft, it doesn't benefit for my use case, hey, you can go in and unwhitelist the thing. And as a result, it would then be shifted to the non-x3d chiplet to get more frequency. As again, a lot of reviewers have like certain video games do benefit from higher frequency from the non-x3d part on top of the, if you can, the over higher RAM frequency. Anyway, I hope that's a good explanation. It's time for me to give the final verdict on the R9 X3D SKU CPU. It's a weird CPU. It's a CPU that caters to a very niche market where this person wants to build a consumer workstation that's going to be able to do both multi-threading and at the same time game on the same system. However, and that's for the people that really will just buy a computer, they're just going to buy the non-X3D edition. That's going to be faster in all cores, and for boosting, maybe, because, well, you don't have a second CCX with X3D cache that is slowing you down. Again, X3D Vcache isn't a all solution. It will slow down certain applications that does favor more frequency over more large amount of cache. The 7000 3D Vcache CPU that I think a lot of people really should just buy and just not buy the current R9 X3D SKUs are the R7 SKU 8-core 16-thread or 8-core and the 16-thread have 3D Vcache. We don't need these crazy Xbox Game Bar, Microsoft update and chipset Windows update just to get this weird, scheduling working. I think that will be AMD's best CPU chance to get, again, mainstream and volume and really hammer home the gaming crown. And anyway, guys, Anyway, that's all for my verdict. Anyway, if you like this video of me just doing these early impressions of the video of products and services, if you do, press the like and subscribe if you haven't, or if you want to grow the community, share the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.